Dad Random here, and what I would like to introduce to you today is BOYA Magic. BOYA Magic is a transformable microphone system that you can use with just about anything you have, from your cell phone to your PC to your DSLR camera. This thing will hook up to all of them and give you AI quality sound. So this thing will give you 75 megahertz. It can centralize your voice to 150 megahertz, and even voice centric, meaning that it can basically put your voice in the forefront of other sounds in the area. So so this thing is noise canceling. All right, grabbing a Coke and hitting back into the sun. There it is. Come on, auto exposure. Handle it for me. Now, the way you know it's noise canceling or not is the green light. So as I speak into this, I can assure myself I have noise canceling. Now, if I turn it off, it'll turn blue. So one click, and you can see now that the light is blue. And now I am without noise canceling on both mics, so the one I'm wearing and this one. So I should probably turn that back on. And it can basically allow you to filter your voice based upon your voice tone from 75 to 150 megahertz. And it can also just select and be voice centric. So let's check it out. Right, in this clip, I've got the vocal boost on. This is a vocal boost. Get the vocal boost. 150 hertz. Right. So low cut with 150 hertz. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be good for me. I think I need the vocal thing set up. So the BOYA Magic. Now this thing is really cool. I mean, it has so much flexibility, and that's kind of what BOYA wanted to do with this product, is show you how flexible it is and how transformable it is for different applications. All right, so this is BOYA Magic, and I've been using this now for a couple of weeks now. And I've used it in a lot of different ways. So let's go ahead and open the box and see what it looks like and what you get. So right away, you notice that it's packaged in this really cool pouch. So it's small, but there are so many things you can do with this small package. So inside of here, you've got microphone covers, different cabling. So here's to hook up to your DSLR camera. So you got those jacks, Type C to Type C, Type A to Type C. So you've got pretty much all the cables that you'll ever need. You get this little mic stand, So if you're gonna set this thing up for a PC, like I've got it set up right now, and on here you also have a cold shoe jack, so right there. So this is adjustable. So this is a quarter 20 thread, and this down below here, if you take the bottom off, you've got a cold shoe here to mount to a DSLR camera. So this, I'll show you in a second, is how you would mount your microphone.
Hi, I'm back with another video, and this week I'm making black bottom cupcakes. Probably should have used a bigger bowl, just like always. Just gotta be one with the cream cheese.
So the microphone comes in a couple of different arrays or pieces. So let's look at all of the different options that you have. And the key is options. You get multiple options with this set. So one of the things that I noticed when you take it out is, it looks like a regular, interview mic. So, this would be, you having a personal interview. You go yes, and you can have an interview very traditional style. On here, you've got buttons to turn it on, and really, probably the most cool thing about this thing is when you open up the mic, you see that there's two smaller mics inside of it. This one can be used independent of the mic system. This one must remain in the mic when you're using it. These are magnetic, and of course I haven't even set it up yet, so I have to take off these charging stickers. But isn't that cool how that sets up? And here, now I've got the mic stand. I'm gonna go ahead and attach the mic to the mic stand. And then we have a couple of different muff options or filter options. You can use the wind muff option, which is this one. And this is your studio muff. So there it is right there. Isn't that sweet? That is such a slick design. And the only thing I have to do to hook this up to this PC right here, I've got a couple of options. One option is to take off the included dongle. This dongle right here, you can plug into any USB-C port, and this now is picking up, and it's self-powered. So once you plug this in, it activates the dongle, and I could plug it into this PC over here or this MacBook that I'm sitting next to right here. So this little dongle, and like I said, it's integrated and magnetic. Isn't that cool? Integration. And you can see where you can plug in your USB-C. So if you need to extend that, you can go C to C. And this is the charging port for your main mic. So let me go ahead and just set that up right there. I'm trying to make it look like, okay, now there's one, this thing is not, I'm not done yet. This thing has more pieces. You've got wind muffs for the miclets. I'll call them miclets. So if I go in here and I take out one of the miclets right here, I have a wind muff in case I'm working outside that this attaches to. So right there. And once again, this thing is magnetic. So I put that, snap that in like that, and then I can attach this with the included magnet. So these are wind muffs for the miclets. Let's go ahead and activate them. Go ahead and put that in there. So I need to activate these by taking off these stickers. These stickers will allow me to free up the battery, the internal battery. 6 hours these things can work up to. So these have a working time of 6 hours. And then I'll go ahead and remove the stickers inside and get these things charging up. We'll go ahead and remove this one. Once again, you can see that everything is activated you can see the red lights. Now, the red light means that it is charging, okay? That's your charge indicator. So let me go ahead and take the stickers off. So once you get the stickers off, you allow those pins to be exposed. You are now charging. So there we go. We've got the mic system is now charging. Now there's one more piece I haven't showed you, and you're saying, well, how do I connect that up to a camera? Is that enough? Is that enough to take care of a camera? Well, I've got one more piece to show you. This is the receiver for your camera system. Actually, so if I want to record into a camera, in a DSLR camera, I would use this device right here. Okay, so all I would do to connect this up to DSLR is to first of all charge this up. Once again, you get that 6 hour charge time, and then this will connect into your could be your MacBook, anything with that jack right there. So if I wanted to do that right now, I don't know if I've got, let's see if I can activate this. I want to see if it's charged. Go ahead and turn that on. Now I've got to charge this one up. Nope, no, it's on. There we go. You see how it's blinking blue? Okay, I'm going to go ahead now. It's not connected to anything, so I'm going to go ahead and activate this side. And these lights will turn steady blue or steady green depending on if I've got noise cancellation activated. So if I want to cancel the noise, I just push this button once. You'll notice that it turned green. So right now I've got a link from this device here. Now, once I remove this mic, now I've got a remote mic. So you'll notice that those two lights correspond to these two right here. So if I wanted to set up in my studio setting and I wanted to clip this mic on myself, okay? And this mic here now is my live mic. So this one will sit over here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this, that cover on there. So right now I have a live stream system with a remote mic that will work with this stream system. So if you look on the Mac right now, you'll notice that my microphone is now connected, and that's the different levels. So if this was a little bit too high and I was peaking, I could drop this down here to a lower level. You notice right there. So there are the different levels, and they're actually presets, and there is an app that I'll be showing you in just a minute. Okay, the other way I can hook this up, disconnect it that way, is I can hook it up via USB-C. So I'm gonna go ahead, go to USB-C, connect it up to the computer right there. So you'll notice when I've got the USB-C set up that my computer is saying, hey, you've got a USB mic hooked up, and now I'm talking to you through the USB-C connection. So once again, I've got my live stream set up once again, and I'm using this mic, and now I can wear this one remote. Okay, so I've got two different mics actually working for me right now. I've got this mic here, which is basically a mic that can recharge this little mic. So say I'm in the middle of a live stream and this one went dead on me, okay? Well, I can go like this. I can just go back. I can put this into this mic right here, and now I'm still alive and well. I'm still able to continue. I didn't, lose a step, and I am still recording via USB from this remote mic. So pretty cool. Here, I'm gonna go back to remote. We'll go ahead and watch that light. See, it's turned green. Green means I'm noise canceling. So I am now noise canceling. I have got noise canceling audio right now. So here we go. There it is. And I'll be able to, in just a second, show you and give you an example of how that sound transforms this camera that I'm using and any other devices. All right, the next illustration I want to do is now what I've done is I've installed the BOYA app. Okay, so the BOYA app looks like this, okay, right here. And when I click on the BOYA app, it says to connect the receiver, and it starts to blink. And it basically is telling me, hey, you got your connection is now successful. So let's go ahead and switch receivers now. Let's go over to we're going over to the main receiver. You'll notice that when I connect this receiver up, I get a lot more options. It also tells me that that I'm charging. So right now, do you notice that I have 2 bars going on right there? Okay, so I'm gonna put the safety track on. You'll notice that one of the bars drops automatically. So that gives me the assurance that no matter what I'm doing, I'm gonna have one of my tracks is going to be a little lower than the other, just in case it's clipping, okay? Hitting, I can change my decibel level. So let's go to a maybe a little bit less of a noise canceling. And then we can also remove noise canceling simply by clicking one time right here. And that should go blue. You'll notice that's blue. And noise canceling is now off. Our output gain is all the way up. It's Dad Random back. If you've made it this far, you're thinking about buying these mics, I think it's a great choice. If you're live streaming, if you're out with your cell phone, if you're hooking it up to your DSLR camera, this thing can do it all. So BOYA, all right, transformable, great quality, just a really good, solid choice for mics. All right, Dad Random, thank you. And if you're interested in mics, hey, give BOYA a shot. All right. Hey, yes, for BOYA.